What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Imagine that was my intro. No face cam again today, dude. So it should be getting cooler for the rest of the week, so I anticipate that tomorrow face cam will be back. I appreciate those of you that just don't get the same feel from the video when I don't have face cam, that still tune in. Now, we did make some huge team of the season signings, or, well, yeah, I suppose NepentheZ is huge because he's 90 rated, but he's not that expensive. But we also went and bought another superstar. I thought it was going to be the next thing on the screen. But we also went and bought, guys, Yannick Carrasco. That is right. I decided it was time to start picking up some monsters for the team, some different players and someone that might fit the team as well. And because Carrasco is from Liga Santander and because he is Belgian, he just fits, you know what I mean? He fits. I'll be able to get him on 8 chem, no problem, 10 chem, no problem, especially with Dendonka. My team is going to be an interesting team, I'm sure, as you see me buy Carrasco and play some games to win Calais on. Enjoy the gameplay. Got some comments. Not much time to get through the comments today and lots to talk about. So we'll start as we mean to go on. Alex Dangor says, "Hey Nep, just wanted to ask something quickly. Do you in any way feel stressed or not enjoying making content for the series? I just say this because in your streams you are much more relaxed and humorous. You are actually the funniest thing alive on stream, but it seems as though you become quite anxious about making content for this series. Just wanted to know where your head's at. Remember, we're all supporting you. All love from the Net Fan Club." Well, I appreciate the kind words, dude. It's very, very easy to be different on stream because I have the chat to react. Like where my humor comes from, where my dry sarcasm and kind of wit comes from, is feeding off of the comments and the reactions and the interaction with other people. And when I'm doing that live, it's so much easier to just be funnier and sometimes overly rude and a little bit, you know, a little bit condescending and such, but comes part and parcel with my personality traits. Not that I'm overly happy with them all. You know, I'm trying to work on certain areas of me being sometimes, like I say, a little condescending and a little, just a little bit of a dick at times. I'm trying to, you know, trying to become a better person, essentially. But it's just easier to be funnier on stream because of the live interactions, whereas we don't on video. In terms of do I feel stressed for making this? Not at all. I absolutely love making content for the Road to Glory. This is my favorite series. The thing that I'm not happy with what I've done this year, which is what I'm going to try and do differently next year, and even going to try and do differently for the rest of this year, is I'm not happy with how I've presented some of the footage. You know, like, for example, buying that Carrasco, I could quite easily have bought him live, talked about it live there, which is why I started doing, if you remember, probably about a month and a half ago, I started doing live outros to all the videos, where I'd kind of give you my feelings and thoughts on the video there and then, because sometimes I'll do stuff like when I play Foot Champs, I might play Foot Champs on Saturday that doesn't go in videos till Tuesday, and so I can't remember where I was mentally at or what I was thinking and why I did certain things. And so it would just get lost in the videos. So I started thinking, okay, well, let me just do like a little live 5 to 10 minute portion at the end of every video where I can explain to people what was going on, how I was feeling, the frustrations or the enjoyment of what was going on at any given time. But I'm absolutely not anxious about making content for this series. What I struggle with at times as well is possibly the fact that this is a very unique series. Okay, it's a Road to Glory like anyone else is, but no one else takes comments from the comment section, be it about football, FIFA, or real life and personal issues, or real world issues, and makes it into a video. So, you know, what I've got here is like a combination of FIFA and FIFA gameplay and hints and tips and explaining on people how to do better in Ultimate Team, but also talking about real life things and future of the game or things within the game that aren't necessarily relating to the actual video itself. Like right now, what we're talking about has absolutely no bearing on the actual video itself. And because of that, I worry that, not worry, but I don't get to offer the same kind of thing as someone like AA or someone like Fuji or you know, someone like Nick who does, those kinds of dudes, they talk about the thing on the screen all the time, and it gives people a deeper kind of sense of understanding of what's happening within the Road to Glory. So one of my concerns has been over the last few months specifically, because the later we go on in the series, the less help I can give. You know what I mean? Like, we're so deep into FIFA now, like like earlier on in the year, you know, month 2, month 3, one of the top comments was always, how do you do the low driven shot? So it'd be, hey, yeah, let me explain to you and show you, and that was a good topic. Now no one cares about that because everyone knows how to do the low driven shot. So I just worry that this series will become stale for you guys personally, because there won't be anything else to talk about, and I've gone down a rabbit hole where the videos are about conversation and about us talking about things rather than about me saying, oh, you know, then I got the ball to Hazard and really love Hazard, beautiful ball roll past the defender, stop and turn on the inside, got some options here, thread it through to Lukaku. Lukaku finds Hazard again, who's gonna scoop turn inside and shoots and scores. Like, I can't do that anymore because of where I've gone with the series, and I don't mind that at all because I prefer doing the series like this. But I just worry that it might get boring for you guys to watch. I already thought people would stop watching. I'm not going to lie. I thought already people would get bored. So I don't know. I don't know what the situation is there. Marcus Nelson says, yo, Nep, do you think that FIFA without Ultimate Team would sell as good as it does now? I think most of the people buy FIFA because of Ultimate Team. PS, keep up the good work. I don't know on that one, dude. I don't think it would sell as good as it does now. I had to think about this question after I read it, and I thought to myself, you know, if FIFA didn't have Ultimate Team, not only would I most likely not be a YouTuber, I most likely wouldn't play FIFA. There are so many other games that I thoroughly enjoy that are less stress-inducing, that I can have fun on. Diablo, League of Legends, Overwatch, PUBG, games like that, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, games where I could actually enjoy playing the game with my friends. I would probably play those games more if FIFA didn't have Ultimate Team. And in fact, I didn't play FIFA for a long time until Ultimate Team. FIFA 10 I started playing clubs a lot. FIFA 11 I started playing Ultimate Team, and that was it. So if it wasn't for Ultimate Team and FIFA 11, I would probably play clubs a little bit more. I'd probably still be playing Football Manager if it wasn't for Ultimate Team. Stin T. Jong says, hey Nep, I was thinking about that FIFA and EA are just giving nothing to the people that actually play the game, but just aren't good. If you can't get into high divisions or weekend league, you don't make money by actually playing the game itself. I know there are trading methods, but that really isn't playing the game. My idea was that FIFA or EA should set prizes with the amount of games you win on FIFA. He went on to give like a price structure of what he would enjoy and stuff, but just generally speaking, we spoke about this a lot last year and a lot this year. And you're right. I think last year the problem was that I complained and lobbied about the fact that EA they don't benefit the people that play the game, only the people that pay for the game and pay for FIFA points and stuff. There was never anything for people that played the game last year, or very little things. This year they've taken a big stride with Foot Champions by giving people who aren't even good at, like, as long as you can qualify for Foot Champs, you can get decent rewards even if you're half, not even half decent. Even if you only get 8 wins out of 40 games, you still get decent rewards out of that. But as you say, the biggest issue is if you can't get into Foot Champs, which the majority of the user base can't, you're screwed. You just can't make coins, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I would love to see daily, weekly, monthly challenges, tasks, log in. You know how we have SBCs that come randomly? Well, how about a random Monday at 6 PM? Win 3 games in divisions for an untradeable 7.5k pack. Boom. Set tasks. How we have manager tasks. Reset manager tasks every week with new manager tasks. Do you know what I mean? Like, give us tasks. Give us things for playing the game, so that those that just play the game and aren't even good at the game but just log on more and spend more time on the game are actually rewarded for their time. I would agree with that. Jack Robb says, Net, do you think EA are holding back on SBCs because they aren't wasting them for FIFA 18 so they have fresh ideas? Praying for challenges as I think it would benefit the game mode. I agree with you on challenges, dude. I think it would benefit the game mode. I don't know. I can't imagine that they're holding back on SBCs so they have fresh ideas, because they could just repeat the SBCs that they've already done and it would be better than what we have now. Premium SBCs, player SBCs, mystery pack SBCs, coin SBCs, consumable SBCs. They could do guaranteed team of the season upgrade SBC. There is so much they could do that they are not doing. And I genuinely don't know why. Arif Gamer says, hey Nep, I was wondering what TV screen size you use. Great, amazing work, and love your videos. Thank you for the kind words, dude. I have a BenQ 27-inch monitor. Sebastian Franzen says, hey Nep, if it gets too hot when you turn your studio lights on, why don't you just record your face cam without studio lights? Because you can't see me. The way the lighting is in this room is just horrendous to look at. It's very, very bad to look at. We sold Dele Alli and Azpilicueta as well there, as you can see, guys. I think I lost about 5 or 6k on Azpilicueta. I lost about 10k on Dele Alli. Don't really mind too much. It was good to get the coins back. Adam Williams says, love your vids, Nep. I'm 22 from Kent and I watch your videos on both channels every day. Love your insight into FIFA, and it's really helped me improve my gameplay. I know it's not great, but I got gold 1 last week. Keep up the good work, Adam. Adam, thank you so much for the kind words, dude, and thank you to everyone that is like Adam, that just watches his videos and watches all my videos and uses me as their escape mechanism from the real world. You have no idea as a content creator what that means to me. Just like I'm sure the people that I watch every day, you know, for me, like Philip DeFranco and some of the streams that I watch, it's a good escape from me, from my world, because although what I do is obviously very privileged, it can be, you know, it and life in general outside of my work life can be very, very stressful and demanding at certain times, and you know, I've had a lot go on in the last 12 months with the Gambling Commission and the legal issues and the legal troubles that I've had, and the fallout of all of that, and I know what the people that I watch mean to me, even though they probably don't know me. Like, there's a couple of streamers that I watch that I've never typed in their chat, never subscribed to them or anything. I just really enjoy them and their content, and I enjoy that escape from my life and my reality, and I enjoy what they give to me, and they have no idea what they give to me. So off the back of that, it gives me some idea of what I give to some of you guys, and like yourself, Adam, who, you know, watches my videos every day and has learned a lot from FIFA. I appreciate that more than you can know. In terms of that, when I read that comment, I thought about something I wanted to talk about on a previous video that I never got around to. It's crazy to me how many people I've helped get better at FIFA through this road to glory that are now doing as good as or better than me. There's a couple of the top 100 dudes that watch me all the time that literally like say that if it wasn't for me and my videos, they would have never been able to get top 100 because they learned things through me that they never knew were in the game. And I sit there and I think, how can I show people the right thing to do and not be able to do it myself? You know what I mean? That's so frustrating for me that I've got people like you, Adam. You know, you got to gold 1 last week for the first time ever, and you say, oh, I know it's not really great. Dude, that is really great. You are, if you got even 25 wins, you are only 4 wins away, 4 extra wins away from being an elite player. That's amazing. So many people can't even get to gold 1, so well done on that. But I've talked about it a lot, and now that we're running out of time, I will dedicate probably the next video to it. Maybe we'll do a Ruin a Randomer style video after the rewards and just go and play a Division 1 game, because it's honestly frustrating for me that so many people can excel at this game, and I hit my peak on like week 3. I think I got elite for the first time in the 3rd or 4th week of Foot Champs, and I've never really got better since then, which was obviously quite frustrating. And there are a lot of I know some reasons why. You know, I'm generally a bad defender. But I've got a little bit more in-depth to talk about why I think I've gone wrong and how it could potentially help you guys get better if you feel like you've hit a peak as well and you're unable to go from there. So there we go, guys. We win the final 5-1. A very, very easy kind of tournament. I won it just first time. Wasn't really that difficult. The first guy rage quit. The second guy put his controller down and then eventually rage quit right at the end of the game. The third guy was actually a decent player, but I managed to beat him in extra time. And then the fourth guy was quite comfortable victory over him. So we get Jose Calais on, and I'm just going to show you guys very briefly as well a few sales from the trade pile that we ended up making, which was obviously very, very nice indeed. You'll see them on the transfer market right now. But that is going to be the end of the gameplay, guys. Let's go live. Okay, dudes, so here is the account. It would have been a bit confusing, some of the things you would have seen. I showed you me buying Carrasco and buying Dendonka, but I don't think I showed me buying Keylor Navas. As you can see, I only played the 4 games with him. We played with him in the DKT. And I went with Keylor Navas because he's not too dissimilar to David De Gea. In terms of stats, and of course my De Gea was on 8 chemistry and I wanted to go full chem. So Navas has more diving, the same handling and more speed, 1 less positioning and 2 less reflexes, which I think with chemistry being 10 above De Gea's 8, like maybe the same. The only real difference is kicking, but I'm not the biggest kicker of the ball with my goalkeepers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we picked up Keylor Navas. He, of course, does also have the giant throw for 36,000 coins. He is only 6'1", which is probably a concern for some people. We'll see how it goes. We bought him for 36. His low bin right now is 40, so we've made a little bit of profit on him. Not that I care about making profit anymore specifically. My team for the weekend league is almost definitely going to be what you see on the screen now. So we're going to be using Carrasco, who, by the way, is really enjoyable. We're going to be using Romelu Lukaku. We are going to need to get some a few injuries. I'll use like the injury glitch to get rid of that, not anything else. So Romelu Lukaku and then Eden Hazard are going to be playing as well. I've actually been really enjoying Eden Hazard at that right forward spot. He's been scoring a lot of goals for me. He nearly has 700 goals and 500 assists now in the 1,328 games we played with him. This team is really good. The only downside to this whole team that I've figured out so far is that your man here, Carlos Eduardo, doesn't have the greatest stamina. He's very good anyway. Then Donker is our defensive-minded. Isco is our attacking-minded midfielder. Carlos Eduardo with a 4-star, Isco with a 4-star, 3-star. I like this team a lot, and I breezed through the DKT, thoroughly enjoying it. I don't have a problem with Theo Hernandez not being the the informed version of Theo Hernandez, because he is going to be the guy that gets the attribute card this weekend league. And then these two dudes here, Albarrake and Housawi, are just gods. They're almost on perfect chemistry. Housawi needs a few more games, 3 more games, and then he'll be on 10 chem as well, and he'll get that boost. And the same with Carlos Eduardo, needs 3 more games to get his 10 chem, and then Donker needs 6 more games to get his 10 chem. So I'll actually try and play those games out on these dudes before the weekend league starts, so that everyone starts on the most chemistry that they possibly can. The only way this team will change going forwards is if I pack a big Calcio A player that allows me to change the team, which would be someone like Dries Mertens or Dybala or something like that. Then I would consider changing, because there are so many Belgians from the Calcio A that I can quite easily still link Den Donker and Carrasco in there. Like if I get Dries Mertens up at striker, and then any Napoli winger, maybe even Calais-on, you know what I mean? Like we did win Calais-on, as you saw. It's a shame that EA have got the requirements as they've got them this weekend league, because I have to have a silver bench, so I can't even bring Izquierdo as a sub. I wonder if his price has come down now. Yeah, 69. Wow, he's like 60, 65. That's not too bad. 65k is not too bad for him. I think that's a reasonable price for how good I think he is. Caraba we bought for 23,000 coins. I don't want to sell him because I actually want to use Al Sommer, team of the season. But again, we just can't use him this weekend league because of what EA have done with the requirements. So we're a little bit stuck right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. So for my silver cards on the bench, I might go and have a look at some of the other team of the season silver cards that are out and go and buy a top tier player. But other than that, I've got a nice enough bench. I've got some decent silver players on there that would be very, very usable and are very decent by every stretch of the imagination. We've got Caputo, who after I put a chem style on him, he'll get a minor boost. For a midfield, we've got Schnatterer, we've got Angel there, who's actually a very good striker. I've thoroughly enjoyed him when I've used him. 11 games, 4 goals, 3 assists, mostly a sub. So in general, the team is looking good for this weekend league. This is probably what it's going to be, like I said. What we're going to do today, real quick before we get out of here though, guys, is we're going to complete the final week 6 bonus SBC so that we can get that 100k pack. All the bronzes were already in the club, so I went and bought the gold dudes. 1,000 coins for the goalkeeper, 1,800 for the right centre back, 1,100 for the right back. This guy we bought for 950, and then the striker for 1,500. Of course, I made 30 to 50,000 coins by selling the bronze players that I had in the club that were useful to the SBC. You saw a lot of those earlier on in the video selling, and as you can see, I've been doing a fair bit of bronze pack method as well, trying to get rid of just to get some coins. I have listed up Eriksen and Kante. I'm trying to list them up like overnight, because player prices just go way higher overnight. Kante has rebounded to like 870, 880, so I'm hoping that late at night there'll be less on the market, and so 800 to 830 will be his going price. And then Christian Eriksen as well at 510. We've got 1.3 million there between those two, and 850,000 coins in the bank. So we've got 2.1 million plus what we've got to come from the weekend league this weekend. plus all the extras that we have in the club. Let's see what we get out of this. We get nothing out of this. I was hoping for one of those silver team of the seasons. It would have been nice, but that's too bad. We get some things that will just pop into the club for now. Contracts will pop into the club. Fitness cards will pop into the club. This fitness card we will send to the trade pile and we'll sell that. We'll save the physical chem style and we will discard the rest. And that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. So tomorrow's video will be the rewards, which I'm very excited about. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.